Hey, Bourbon brothers and sisters, Angry Mac here to see you again and for you to join me on my craft journey. Please subscribe, please share, please like, please comment. I'd appreciate it. Help me grow. I think right now in about 320. Let's 400, man. Small steps. Again, subscribe. If I'm popping up in your algorithm, there's a reason why. So my craft journey today doesn't bring me anywhere. It leaves me right here in my home state of New York. It leaves me about 2 hours away from the distillery, which is up in Hudson Valley. It is one of the best kept secrets in New York. Taconic Distillery. Taconic is absolutely fantastic. Last week I was lucky enough to meet Carmen from Taconic, and she was absolutely amazing. We sampled a bunch of things, just had a very nice conversation. I need to get my sorry ass back up there. So it is nestled in the Hudson Valley, established back in 2014. Again, this is not Kentucky. It's not Buffalo Trace. They're not putting out unicorns. They're just putting out great whiskey here in New York. They're giving us incredible offerings that should be talked about. So I am going to talk about it, rant about it, let you know what I think, and maybe you could figure it out or judge should you get a bottle. So in front of me, I have 4 bottles. I have 3 pre-made cocktails. I have a Negroni, I have the Maple Old Fashioned, and I have the Rye Manhattan. Now I've sampled all of these, even though these bottles appear to be empty. I've peered, I have sampled them all, and they're all fantastic. This is the Maple double-barreled cask strength at 115, which I just picked up. They were doing maple early on before the maple craze hit, and they've been doing it for a while. So again, it's founded 2014, Paul Coughlin, family run, family owned, great people up there. It is a farm distillery using local grains and natural spring water. What they do is they're putting out everything in small batches, whether it's bourbon and rye, non-chill filtered, to give you the best flavors they can give you. It's aged upstate New York, and if anybody's ever been to upstate New York, my God, it is hot, humid, and disgusting like right now today. It is probably gross up there with the thickest air, and then the winters are harsh, snowy, freezing winters. So those barrels are really doing some work up there, magic, expanding, contracting, the juice is mixing with the wood, imparting flavors. It is a great terroir for whiskey. It really is. It's a great terroir for a whiskey. It is absolutely amazing. But for me, I find these offerings are bold. They were young at one time, and the first time I had Taconic, maybe 7 years ago, was good. It was good, and I had the lower proof stuff. I'm not sure if they had the cask stuff out then, or maybe I just didn't see it. It was just good, but you could tell it's young. Now it's not young anymore. They've been around for quite a bit, and they're putting out some offerings with age. Yes, is there still some young stuff? Sure. But it's giving me a nice flavor-forward profiles most of the time. The rye is a kick in the ass, drinks higher than the proof, lots of bold stuff. So that bourbon, you're getting some classic flavors, front flavorful, full of oak and caramel. And the rye is heavy spice. Whether it's a baking spice, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, it is a heavy spice. It is both of them very thick mouthfeels, and they pack a punch. They really are such great stuff. I would recommend the cask strength over the other stuff, and the other stuff is good, but the cask strength for me is where it's at. Then we look around and see, what are they doing to try to stand out? What are they doing? They're putting out just regular whiskey. They're single brands that aren't finished, but they're doing some experimenting. They're experimenting with the maple, with cognac, with rum. They have them as Mazzanura. They went to the Mazzanura, and I have not had it, but I hear the word it is incredible. I haven't had it because I just haven't seen it yet. So the price points. There is a price point for everybody. The mixed drinks that they already have start at like $30. There's a 3-pack for $50, and they sent me the 3-pack. So this is where this comes from. But then we go to a bottle like this, barrel proof, $65, maple finish, you can't beat it. You really can't beat it. The Mizunara is $120. Yes, that's a bit pricey, but it's Mizunara. Those barrels probably cost a lot more, and that's what the Mizunara is going for, but the quality is there. If you want a bottle for $45, $50, $60, the entry-level stuff is outstanding. They also sell hazmat rum, vodka, gin, and they have a new line, Horse and Jockey, and the Horse and Jockey has two proofs, 100 and 125, and Hare and Fox, and I think that's 125 also. I have not had any of those, but so far the reviews and people talking about them are all positive. There's no reason for me to think they're not good because everything I've had from them has ranged. Really, some bottles are amazing and some bottles are just really good, but the price point I like is really good. You know, you need to get up there, and if you ever get up to Hudson, New York, it is a stop. You know, there is a little distillery trail there, a bourbon trail there, and this is one of the big ones. You go to Taconic, you're getting that farm experience, you're getting a great tasting room, you're getting an atmosphere that's dog friendly. You could sit outside, grab a glass. You could probably sit outside when it's cold too, put a heavy jacket on because the views are incredible up in Hudson Valley. People often confuse New York as this big city place. Upstate New York is country, man. It is beautiful, beautiful country, and there are tons of farms up there. You know, it is something you want to do, and if you're ever up there, get the maple syrup. The New York maple syrup, if you haven't had it, is worth it alone for the maple syrup. You drink it right out of the bottle. So, if we're looking about Taconic, and you just want to hear Angry Mac's truth, and who cares about my truth? My wife certainly does, and my kids don't, but I digress. This is my truth. My truth is that, yes, some of it's young. My truth is that some of the bottles, as I said, are amazing. Some of the bottles are really good. So you get a nice range of where you want to be. Some of the bottles you'd only consider as mixers, but I think that if you're going for any craft, that's what you're getting. I am finding Taconic has more consistency throughout the line than it's ever had before, and it's just getting better. Just getting better. You know, if you're looking for perfection out of a craft, good luck. They're not always going to be perfect because it's a craft. Are they striving for perfection? Yes. If you want perfection every time, predictability, safe, craft's not for you. Taconic's not for you. If you want to try bold, flavorful, experimental, no holds barred, let's just see what we got here and see if we get some hits for everybody and reach for the furthest tastes we could have, Taconic and craft is for you. That flavor is here for you. It's here for me, and I think you'd really like it. I think you'd really like it if you gave it a chance. As I said, the price point's good. You're starting to see them pop up in more areas in the country. So, finish it off. What is Taconic? Taconic is a farm distillery just putting out some good damn whiskey, whether it's rye, whether it's bourbon, and the other spirits they have. I had the vodka the other day, and the vodka was pretty good. And I am also a vodka drinker, but for me, it's not a vodka plain. I need an olive or two, or I need some seltzer or an orange or something in there. But it is legit New York whiskey. It is a legit whiskey that'll match up with almost any whiskey you're going to have out there, and certainly match up with any craft. It is bold, it is experimental, and it's certainly worth a buy. If you ever had any, leave me a comment. Let me know what you had. Now, you have the choice. You could drink safely, but stop! Who wants safety? I don't want safety. If you want to try something that's not safe, that's bold, that's flavorful, try Taconic. Do not sleep on New York whiskey. Do not especially sleep on Taconic. Let's pop this. Now, this is a fresh crack. I just took the little plastic off. I do like the synthetic caps, I'm not going to tell you. This, I haven't had this in a while, but from what I remember, this is absolutely fantastic. The color is a nice light gold. Can you see that? On the nose. Definitely nice. A hint of maple, that caramel. This is exactly what you want. That double oak, some nice richness of the oak there. Cheers. Great legs. Wow, this is fantastic. I love the double oak on here. It gives it a nice barrel taste, which I happen to like. A little bit of heat. Beautiful caramel, maple, French toast type taste. For $65, this is a buy all day long. Now find the people you love, give them a hug. Tomorrow's no guarantee. And remember, it's never, ever, ever what's in the glass, although we hope your drinking is damn delicious, like Taconic. It's who you're drinking it with. And right now, today, I am drinking with you. Please subscribe, like, and share, everybody. Cheers. Damn delicious.